The light in the attic. It was an old house, weathered by time, sitting at the edge of the forest. Leah had just moved in, inheriting the place from an aunt she hardly knew. The floorboards creaked underfoot and the air inside smelled, faintly, of dust and something older. The house was far too big for her, but the price was right and she was ready for a fresh start. The first few nights were uneventful. She unpacked, made the house livable, and tried to ignore the unsettling feeling that crept in with the silence. But then came the light in the attic. It began with a flicker. One evening Leah was sitting in the living room when she saw a beam of light slipping through the cracks in the attic door. It was faint at first, like someone had forgotten to turn off a lamp. Curious, she went up to check. The attic was cold. Dust and cobwebs clung to every surface, and there were old trunks and boxes piled high. The light was coming from the far corner, where an antique lamp sat on a small wooden table. It wasn't plugged into anything. The cord was frayed, the plug torn, and yet the lamp flickered softly, casting shadows on the walls. Leah took a step back, unsettled. She had checked the attic when she moved in, and there was no lamp there. She was certain of it. Her heart raced. The room felt heavy, suffocating, as though something was watching her. The light flickered again, more brightly now, and Leah's eyes were drawn to a shadow in the corner. The shadow wasn't right. It was too alive. It seemed to twitch, shifting and writhing, as if something was trying to break free from the darkness. Before she could react, the attic door slammed shut behind her. The light went out. The room plunged into an unnatural darkness. Leah's breath caught in her throat. She tried the doorknob, but it wouldn't turn. Panic clawed at her chest. Suddenly, there was a sound, a scraping noise, like something dragging across the floor. Slowly, she turned her head. In the far corner of the attic where the shadow had been, something moved. A figure, hunched and bent, crawled toward her in jerky motions, its limbs twisted at unnatural angles. Leah screamed, pounding on the door, but the figure didn't stop. It was closer now, its face hidden in the dark. Then, in the silence that followed, the light flickered back on just for a moment. And in that brief instant, Leah saw it. A face. Grinning. Twisted. Eyes wide with an almost too familiar gleam. The lamp flickered one last time and went dark. The attic door swung open. Leah never